matchup here between two conferences that are now battling for respect. It's the Big 12 versus the ACC. Welcome to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, and the home field of the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. As we'll see, the Arizona Wildcats taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the running back takes the handoff. Look out, room to run here. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Demon Deacons come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Ooh. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches.
You know, toss play just starts with the offensive line, whether or not they can set the edge on the outside, whether it's a tackle or a tight end in that same direction. If they do that, you're going to have positive yards. If you can't set that edge, play's going to blow up.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive start. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
I really like this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator and head coach deciding to go for this. Why not take a chance here on this opening drive? You've gotten across midfield. Worst case is you put your defense back out on the field, but instead you pick up the first down, new set of downs, and they're thinking about a touchdown here on this drive.
And he'll hit out of bounds after a short gain on that run. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a man. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17, but a big interception for this defense.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense, throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Dropping back, it's Fafita.
When you really roll the dice here throwing the football, the offensive line's got to do a much better job of protecting the quarterback. They're lucky that's not a safety.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. He'll hand it off. It's a safety.
That's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
He breaks free. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Toss play to the running back going left. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep down the middle. The pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. It's another deep shot. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Demon Deacons.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. Looking to pass. It's Fafita. Grab by the receiver. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Snags the quick throw. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? To throw, it's Fafita. Looking for the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, it's been all passing all the time on this drive. This guy is 5 for 5, and now they're sitting at 1st and goal.
Fresh set of downs, 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Fires it to the wideout. That's knocked away. The defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. On the run, it's Claiborne. Great move in the open field. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Offense lines up at the 15 now with some breathing room. That should open up the playbook. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. It's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Claiborne. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Off play action. He's looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. Locates the tight end. It's complete. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up for the 1st down and goal. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period.
Arizona 0.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your 1st-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Defense is coming after him. He'll throw it now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wake Forest.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes were in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. What a stiff arm. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. The pass rush gets home.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get the 3rd down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. Send the back in motion. Back to throw. It's Fafita. Running out of time in the pocket. Across the 30. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Wants to throw it. Bringing pressure. Oh, quick throw complete to the tight end. Looks like Arizona will have the first down.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The receiver grabs it. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. Here comes a handoff. He's got the first and still going. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down and 10. Scanning the field. It's Fafita. Looking right. This one caught. In the clear at the 25. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Touchdown, Arizona. They couldn't stop him there. The offense stretching the lead and building momentum, Kirk. And if this defense isn't careful, this one could get ugly.
Right now, this is just flawless execution in every phase for this offense. Doing a great job of mixing in their calls. Right now, widening that lead and killing the will of their opponent.
Extra point try coming now. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Big Force sends the offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Arizona has now moved into the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Looking for 6. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's got it, no problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Grab down the middle. It's Claiborne. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
A completion makes it second and short. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's third down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they
trap him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, the ball comes loose. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Zips it down the middle. And he makes the grab inside the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. What a first half they've got.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
Extra point puts it in front by 1.
That makes the score Arizona 17, Wake Forest 16.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
They're backed up. 2nd and long at the 19. Offense looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. What a catch!
How about the tight end going down the middle of the field for a big gain? Good throw by the quarterback.
The offense really clicking here. They'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
Receivers are bunched together. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. It's a fumble. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the... But let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Fafita. Caught quickly. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down here for this offense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And tackled after a small pickup there. Now it's second down here. Now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Chris, anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Short throw complete to the tight end. That's good for first down yardage now at the 26. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it go quickly. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Returner looking to create better field position. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. So that's going to wrap up an interesting first half. We'll take a breath here, take a break in the booth, be back for the second half. And the Demon Deacons will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Important possession here to begin the third quarter as they try to continue momentum from the first half and build on this lead. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Here's the second down play. They're going to run it. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. To the air, it's Fafita. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You could see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Hey,
right, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, drops back. It's an out route. The catch made. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Third down play for this offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
16.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Sends the offense back out on the field now. Catch made in space. Look out. We stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. We make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
That's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. This time it's complete. The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, and the offense will hold on to possession. The Demon Deacons looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Wake. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now they'll run it on the toss. That run moves the ball across the 35.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Hunter. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Finding some room at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Arizona now operating in the red zone. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Fafita. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Tight end makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. The lead remains at 5 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Hernandez. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
It's second down after that completion. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Running back with the football. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab. It's Mays. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
And the Demon Deacons looking to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Nice grab. It's Claiborne. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Grab made by the tight end. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got to... Put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
So here we go. Down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Demon Deacons. And jump on top now here in the fourth.
Oh, man, I think the defense was so caught up with their eyes on the quarterback, they completely lose the running back out of the backfield. Nice job by the play caller here of getting the ball out to the running back instead of the receiver for the touchdown.
Coach deciding to keep the offense out there, go for a two-point conversion, and extend the lead to 3. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass caught in the end zone. A successful two-point conversion.
Chris, I just love the call here in the second half. You're up by a point. Why not go for 2? Push it to a field goal game. Good call by the head coach. And I tell you what, this is going to be an interesting finish. We got a good one on our hands here, Chris.
Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Scanning the field, it's Fafita. The receiver makes the catch. He's found some room at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Wildcats. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Arizona 34, Wake Forest 30.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Wake Forest offense back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the fourth quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the challenge so far.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Claiborne. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. He's looking to throw. That's caught. It's Claiborne. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Claiborne. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
The Demon Deacons pick up enough yards to move the sticks. With the catch, it's Hernandez. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do it. Of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
First and 10 now for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. On the run here, lets it go. Ball is incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Important 2nd down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Just checking the stats after that last completion. He's approaching 450 passing yards now.
Boy, this guy's doing everything right to be able to have a day like this. He drops back, he finds these open receivers, and he puts the ball right on the money. And how about the receivers, the job that they've done being able to make plays after the catch today?
Leaning on the run game here. End zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Arizona.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Arizona 41, Wake Forest 30.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Wake Forest sends the offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Looking to throw it deep. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Wake Forest. This offense really clicking.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And he drops back in the gun. And the two-point try is successful, making this just a three-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Caught by the receiver. That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after that previous play. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
Chris, I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. This guy's close to 500 yards passing in this game alone.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a shotgun run call. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks free.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Hand off to the single back. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Timeout, Arizona.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And here's the handoff. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side. But they put on a great show. But for the two defenses, especially the losing squad, you can't imagine their coach is too happy with their performance.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.